My name is Susan Tincher. I am a resident of the Near North neighborhood in Minneapolis, where I have lived for 30 years. My husband, Jim, and I have 2 children and run a small consulting business. On December 9th, 2025, I woke up just before 6:30 a.m. to phone alerts about an ICE arrest happening in my neighborhood. I drove a few minutes to the intersection of 21st and Oliver Avenues with the intent to observe and record what was happening. When I arrived, I saw several federal immigration agents standing outside a house. They were wearing bulletproof vests, some of which said police and ERO, and several were wearing masks. I could not see any names or badge numbers. The agents had set up a perimeter, but they weren't arresting anyone at that moment. They were just talking to each other. There were no protesters, only a few other neighbors observing from a safe distance. I got out of my car and walked toward the house on the public sidewalk to get a sense of what was happening. While I was about 6 feet away from the perimeter, I asked one of the officers, "Are you ICE?" An agent walked toward me, and when she was about a foot away, she told me to get back. I then heard other officers nearby shout, "Get back!" and "Take her down!" Only about 15 seconds after I first spoke, several agents rushed toward me, grabbed me, and pulled me to the ground. I was forced face down in the snow and handcuffed. They told me I was being arrested for obstructing a federal officer, though I have no idea what I was supposedly obstructing. I was just standing there and hadn't even taken out my phone to record yet. I began yelling for help because I was afraid I was being kidnapped. The officers put me in a truck. During the drive, they pulled on my jacket so hard it left a red mark on my neck. There were 3 agents in the truck. One woman, whom they called Daisy, wore a medic patch with a Texas flag, and another man wore a patch that said HOU 16. I was taken to the Whipple building near Fort Snelling. There, Daisy and another officer patted me down extensively. They told me to take off my sweater, felt my bra under wire, and then they actually cut my bra off. They removed my boots and socks, shackled my legs, and cut my purse free from my body. They even cut my bootlaces and ordered me to pull them out. Most painfully, they cut my wedding ring off my finger. It was the original band from my wedding 32 years ago, a treasured symbol of my relationship with my husband. I was left in a cell in leg shackles for 5 hours. I passed the time humming spirituals and Christmas songs like "The Storm is Passing Over" to carry me through. Eventually, 2 officers named April Emke and Justin Peterson from HSI came to see me. They read me my rights and asked if I would speak without a lawyer. I said no. I was released around noon, more than 5 hours after my arrest. They gave me no paperwork, but told me again I would be charged with obstructing a federal officer. As a result of this encounter, I have bruising from the handcuffs, swelling on my neck, and a bruised finger from where they pinched me while cutting off my ring. My wedding ring was damaged, and the agents never returned my gloves, hat, or headband. This was a frightening experience, but if further actions happen in my neighborhood, I would go out to observe again. I want to protect my neighborhood and my neighbors.